Got conditioner instead of gel. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey y'all, welcome to Curvy and Brown. My name is Emika, but you can call me Mika. Today we're gonna do a braid. Nope, scratch that. Today we're going to do a twist and curl. I've actually never done a twist and curl before. The results that I see everybody else do, they look gorgeous.
Okay.
So I am going to try it. I'm gonna do a chunky one though. I've noticed that chunky braids, chunky twists look better on my hair, and I'm also lazy, so let's get into it. Okay, so fresh out of the shower, I took off my turban, and this is my hair fresh out the shower, y'all. I have been using Innersense products very recently, and when I tell you, it has changed my hair for the better. I've also been using a new washing technique, but the products have definitely been helping. So I've been using their hair bath. Now, hun, this hair bath, it suds up really nice. It cleans your scalp. It literally gets you together. And it smells good. It doesn't have like a very strong scent at all. And then I've been using their hydrating cream conditioner. Oh my goodness. When I tell you this conditioner, I expected it to sud up more and, you know, have a little bit more slip the first time I used it. But with this conditioner, you want to put it on your hair and then, you know, work it in. You want to emulsify before you put it on at all. And then you want to like run a little bit of water on it and then, you know, rake it through even more. And then the slip just literally, it comes out of nowhere. Like, mind blown. And then my hair just feels and looks just great. Afterwards. So if y'all want to try these products and like, you know, see how well they do with your hair, I will have the link to like how to get these products below. It is my affiliate link, so y'all, if you want to support, click on my link and buy the products through there. But let's get started on this twist and curl. So I'm gonna be using the orange perm rods today. So since I'm going to do a chunky style, I'm doing the chunky perm rods. It only makes sense. I got these perm rods from Amazon. They will also be linked below, and they're in my Amazon store. But they're kind of hit and miss. You know, they're a little bit cheap, but you know, I mean, they've worked in the past. Like, they do what they're supposed to do. And for products, I'm gonna go in with the Innersense I Create Lift Volumizing Foam. And this is supposed to create lift, but it says it also creates style memory. I just don't want my twist and curl to be too fluffy. So I'm also gonna maybe go in with a little bit of their I Create Hold Gel. And the only reason I may or may not go in with that is because I don't want my hair to be too crunchy, and I also don't want it to be too defined. Like, we're going for like a fluffy, voluminous look. I also have their leave-in, so we're gonna like experiment a little bit to see which works better. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the back of my hair, and then I'm coming to the front so that y'all can see better. Be right back. Okay, we're back. I did one row in the back, and then I was like, I might as well just come on and just show the process so I can just finish the front. So I'm gonna I split my hair kind of like going that way. Sections do not matter for this style. It just helps me keep up with not like borrowing from other pieces of hair, so it's not pulling. But I'm gonna do this section right here. Now, this may look like a lot of hair, but it's not. Once I like spritz a little bit of water on it and then put some product on it, it's gonna look the same size as like this one. So I'm only spritzing just a little bit of water so I can detangle. I don't want to detangle on dry hair, but I'm definitely not trying to make my hair super wet so that it can take forever to dry. I am using a foam, which is going to help it dry a little bit better. But honestly, I don't want to sit under the dryer for forever. And I don't want these to still be wet tomorrow. Actually, I might take them down. I might keep them in for 2 days. And then once it's all brushed out, I make sure the other hair is kind of to the side. If you want to, you can clip it over so that you don't, borrow hair from that extra section. And then I'm just gonna go in with the foam. The foam, it feels quite drying on my hair. Well, when you first put it on, it doesn't seem like it, but when you rub it in more, it does seem quite drying, but then when you add more, it's not drying at all. So I guess that first layer is it just seeps into like your hair, and then the second layer will really get it in there. It doesn't have really much slip, so you do not want to like really brush with this foaming. And then I just work it in there really good. And I decided I was just going to top it off with a little bit of gel. Literally just the smallest bit. Rub it in my hands. And I'm going to start at the ends, because the ends is what I really care about, being not fluffy. And I work it up just a little bit, but definitely not putting too much. And I want y'all to see this definition. Like, hold on. I'm smoothing it in. Making sure it's nice and smooth. Keep in mind I did not use a leave-in conditioner. Y'all, look at the definition. And we're not even doing a wash and go. But imagine if we were doing a wash and go. Anyway, I rubbed that all the way in, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and split it into two. Two even pieces. These don't look even, and I think that's my biggest problem when I be doing twist styles and stuff like that. I just can't get the sections even. But anyway, I digress. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist it up, and I don't think I have enough foam, because I don't see enough foamy foam. Like, I don't see enough white on there, so I just add a little bit more. Take it into two parts, and then start twisting. Twist, twist, twist. As such. And I twist about halfway down till I get to this much hair. I think that's halfway. I think that's a little bit more than half, but it's okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the perm rod. Take the perm rod. Open it. And I want to start at the very end, close to the part where that closes, so that all my hair can fit on there. And I'm also starting a little bit above where my twist stopped. And that's because I don't want it to be a disconnect with the next pattern that I'm making. So I'm like overlapping so that it will be not frizzy in that area. And then I'm literally just wrapping it around like so. You'll see me do two different techniques. That's because it really depends on which position my hand is in at that time. But the results are going to be very, very similar, if not the same. And then that's it. Now leave it like that. And we're going to go on and we're going to do the rest of our hair. This is what I mean when I said a disconnect. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks a little bit poofy right here. It looks a little bit poofy right here. And that's because I didn't start where my twist stopped. I'm not going to take it down. I really don't care. But I made sure with the other ones that I didn't make that mistake. CEO on it to be like on my neck, So the one that you just saw me do, this one, I used a different technique, like the rope around type technique instead of like smoothing around. And I can't really decide which one I like better. It really depends on how it comes out. We're doing like a trial and error experimental type thing right now. And then when I see the results, then I'll let y'all know like which one came out better. But I'm assuming it's going to be the smoothing one that's going to come out better, because the rope one, it'll be harder to unravel, maybe. I don't know. Okay, we're finished with the 2 rows in the back. I'm gonna do this like front part and figure out if I want middle part, side part, or whatever. But I'm actually going to go ahead and make a Instagram reel or a TikTok or something like that. I'm gonna like turn my camera sideways and record. So by the time I come back, we're gonna be going under the dryer. Okay, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking like. They actually they look good. I ain't even gonna lie, they look good. I have a good feeling about this, but you know, you just you just never know, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to sit under my dryer. Let's see if I can show y'all my dryer. If y'all don't see it, then I couldn't show y'all, but if y'all do see it, then whatever. But I'm gonna sit under the dryer. Oh, okay, don't look too bad over there. That's my little mess of products and like all the other stuff over there. And I'm probably gonna sit under there for probably about 15 minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna just say forget it and let it air dry for the rest of the night. It shouldn't be too bad to sleep in these. I'm just gonna put on my bonnet, and then we're probably gonna take them out tomorrow, but we'll be back for the takedown. Okay, it is 2 days later. We're in the process of taking them down, and I don't know, it is giving crunchy, y'all. Like, hold on, let me take one down. So I just take it down and I unravel it. Like, some of them don't give crunch and it's just like really poofy, but this one is on there pretty tight. So let's see. You heard it? And then when I take it down, I know y'all heard that. It's crunchy. I'm gonna have to put some oil on my hands to like break the cast. And I hope that's the only thing. And I hope the crunch isn't like gonna weigh my hair down too much. Cause the curls, they look alright. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This is either gonna be a hit or it's gonna be a miss. Right now, it's too early to tell. I'm gonna go get some oil. Alright, so I'm gonna put the Kalita Naturals Kinky Curly Double Growth Oil just on my hands. I don't know, this might be kind of cute. Cause it's gonna be chunky, but I'm just so worried about, like, rod sets are not my strong suit. It's only been like a very like handful of times that my rod sets have came out really good. I've had some come out okay, but never like, oh my goodness, this is so bomb, I want to do it again. So now that I'm close to the front, I can show you guys what I do. So it looks like this. This is what the curl is looking like. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I just start to twist it from the bottom. And I'm doing this so I can get those two pieces so that the twist can unravel. It's not really giving me a hard time right now because I'm not trying to kind of like overly separate. I'm just undoing them all so that I can go back in and separate some more if I want to. Once you get to the part where you can break the twist apart, that's where you want to break it apart. Then unravel the twist. This is also how I take down all of my twist outs, so very similar. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in and I'm going to start to unravel the smaller sections to give me a little bit of volume. If you get to an end and it's kind of like this, where it's not really coming apart, just kind of slowly move it apart It'll come eventually. Do not force it. That's how you're gonna get them frizzy ends. Camera, it looks really good, y'all, but when I looked in the mirror just now, I was not feeling it. For my separation technique, I take it, I literally stretch it out a little bit, and I want to separate at the top first to kind of pull apart that twist out, and then I get to the bottom and I kind of gently pull where it normally separates apart. Okay. We're almost at the point where it's separated enough for me to just start picking, but we ain't there yet because I still find big clumps like this that I want to separate into little smaller curls. Shout out to my girl, as always, Aaliyah, because she be like pumping out these rod sets like it's nobody's business. And I'm sitting here scared. And hers always comes out flawless. So let's get closer. This is what we're looking like. My pick. This is just like a regular pick, nothing special about it. I always start at the top, just by just giving it a little bit of lift all around. I don't know why that's looking like that in the back. You gonna fix it though. Just giving it a little bit of lift all around. Sometimes I pull out my hair so it can just lift it properly. And I pull it up in the back, because the back I always have issues with. It gets really, really flat in the back, mostly because we sleep on it. So I go in and I just kind of like fluff in the lower area where the twist out is. I'm not gonna fluff where the perm rods are because I want those to stay curly, but I'm gonna like go in where my twist out is. This is what I would usually do if I had a twist out, just a twist out. So go in and just fluff where that twist out is, and I'm picking upwards. When I get to the back, I pick out like that to give me a little bit of elongation. But keep in mind I'm not stretching it, so I'm just picking. So it's gonna eventually go back to its original form, which is fine. But this is what we're looking like. See the difference between this side and this side? And I'm not even done. So sometimes I go under and pick under. I'm gonna probably just lay it down a little bit in the front, style it just a little bit, and then I'll come back. So I thought I would give myself a little bang situation. No. No, because I didn't like my part and I didn't know what to do. Like I was gonna do a little half up, half down. But then I was like, oh, the little bang would be cute. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do half up, half down. Okay, we're back. These are the end results, y'all. I just went basic because one thing about me, I know how to do my hair. I don't know how to style my hair. Like it's two different things, okay? Two different talents. One of them I don't have. But it's definitely giving perm rod set. Like, let me see if I can get the back for y'all. Hopefully that was in frame. This is one little curl that's doing its own thing right there, but it's okay. I think this is a success. At first I was like, oh child, it's gonna be a fail. Which I always go through that same motion for everything, but I like it. No, I like it. I look all business casual because I do have a meeting literally like right after I get done recording this. Let me know in the comments if y'all would try this style. Like it's definitely giving perm rod and it didn't like take too much effort, you know? The coils is coiling. I would say this is a pass, like a success. How easy this style is very easy to do. Very easy. I would say it's probably about like a 7. You know, once you get the perm rod technique together. Taking it down was probably also like 7, 6. I'm just very very light-handed when I take down styles like this. This will probably not last for probably like maybe it'll last for like 2 days. That's it. But that's just because that's just how my hair is. But you guys, check out the link below for the description of the products and things like that. And see you in the next one.